Woman gets humbled in 5 seconds.
Damn! That was quick. What is happening? Short! Oh!
If you were to look at me and rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate me?
I like a 6.
What are these men? They are savages. They must have been from the Ice Age.
For a living?
I don't work.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
This is what we have.
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
No, but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free. My food is free. My mom's a homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
Who covers health insurance?
I do.
What I'm going to do is give you credit, actually. Slightly bring your child support down. And
down?
monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month.
That's it?
That's it.
She is
Well,
not
it would be
completely
more
right.
if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
Hit the subscribe button if you agree with
I worked hard in my bachelor's and in my life to have a career that I'm going to very much love. I'm going to be financially dependent and I can do things on my own. And
don't care, still don't care.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it didn't turn red yet.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, I'm Gabrielle.
Give each other a chance.
Yeah, let's give each other a chance. Let's okay, you want to do that? I do see you. No!
Howard.
Anne.
Are you more interesting than you look?
It's all in the mind, eye of the beholder, Anne.
What do you do?
I'm a business development manager for a large bank in the Northeast.
Okay. Tell me if there's anything interesting about your job.
Absolutely not. No. It's interesting to me, but I'm sure that it would probably go right over your head.
Okay, you're always very quick, are you, Howard?
In some things, yes. In other things, I like to take my time, if you know what I mean.
I've absolutely no idea what you mean. What do you mean?
Somehow I don't doubt that.
How many different women do you have, these 10 children?
Kurt.
How many?
About 4. About 4 of them, including your daughter.
And I'm not making a joke.
This might be your show, but this is my episode.
No.
Yeah, this bitch, I just do what I have on the mic.
Gave to them in total, which is $780 in total for all the work. Well, you have receipts signed by her. You're not paying attention.
I'm looking right
You're
at you,
not
Judge.
paying attention.
I'm looking right at you, Judge.
You have 3 receipts signed by her that aren't crossed out, that aren't changed in any way, for $780. You have 1 receipt.
That receipt does not have anything to do with the motor part of it, so we can disregard that, because when I put that on there, those are receipts that I could find, and that's what got scanned. That receipt was the last payment for the oil leak problem, starting with the next receipt, and the other 2 are the ones that pertain to the motor, along with this right here, where they lost my key. I had to go purchase another key. There's 1 other receipt that I did not get from them. A $65 payment is the only thing that I didn't receive, that I did not get from him. I paid him a total of $925 for the motor. He said $800 for the motor, $125 for the radiator. He's been paid in full. And my car is still sitting on his lot for 10 months. He refuses to give me my money back.
All I asked you was, when this receipt was...
Trying to make him look like the deadbeat. She's the one who's the deadbeat mom.
And when she comes home from his house, her attitude's a completely different child.
How old is she?
She's 7.
And what is your long-term plan? You just decided grandma's gonna raise the child?
No, she went down there for schooling, and when school's over, she's gonna come back.
She's saying that she went to Florida for schooling, as if she went to college or something. You know, she has school, elementary school, for a 7-year-old. It's in Michigan as well. Right there in your county, there's several.
I did sign legal guardianship to my mother.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
Through what court?
It wasn't through a court. We have like a notarized paper.
I'm sorry, but this is crazy. Not only did she send the child down to Florida to live with her mother, totally violating the order that she had in place with the father, without his permission. He said he protested it, but she called herself giving parental rights to her mother without the child's father knowing anything about this. And by the way, outside the court as well.
So you gave her a durable power of attorney?
Yes.
Okay.
Just for the duration so that she could go to school, because at her dad's house, he wasn't giving her medication that she needed. I have several times where she's come back and she hasn't had her medicine.
You realize you can't give legal custody away to someone else when you have an active court order without getting permission from me. You can't move her out of state, so you're not supposed to do that.
Okay, I didn't know that. If she has to come home, then she has to come home. That's fine.
Where are you living?
I live in Big Rapids at the time. We're looking to move into a bigger house.
Who lives with you in Big Rapids?
It's me and my friend and her kids.
No husband around. Just 2 baby mamas living together and their kids. And you see how she tried to bring up another excuse? Medicine. She's attempting to make excuses for why she sent that child to Florida and trying to drill in the point that he's not fit to have custody, but she's definitely not fit.
Are you working?
Yes.
Why don't you have your daughter in your care?
She had gotten to the point where she was telling me that she hated me because of her dad.
Why does she hate you because of him?
Like every time that she'd come back from her dad's house, she'd be like, I hate you.
How come you let her go live with dad? That's what their allegation is.
She went and stayed with dad because at the time he was doing things the right way.
How long did she stay with him?
She stayed from the beginning of January until the end of the school year, but I physically was seeing her every weekend to every other weekend.
So she lived with dad for 6 months? January to June?
I don't think the whole time, no, because she came home as soon as, I think it was May. I don't think it was June. I think it was May. And even then, I was the one that had to keep asking, hey, is she getting her meds? Is she getting this? Because he doesn't do it.
How come neither one of you filed a motion back then when you switched custody? Mr. Hughes, were you paying child support during that time?
Yes.
What I told you. He was the one with primary custody of their daughter for about 6 months, and he was still paying her child support. Yet this woman is constantly trying to make it seem like he's some deadbeat. He didn't know how to do this or that. Then even trying to make it seem like she was there. Yeah, I was there every week or every other week. No, he didn't have her till June. He had her till May. What's the difference, ma'am? 5 months or 6 months? He had her for months. Primary custody, and he was still paying you child support. Why didn't they come back to court when that happened? Because he didn't want to put her on blast. The men in these situations, they are always covering for the woman. But if you give her the chance, every chance, every opportunity she gets, she is going to throw you under the bus every time.
So you were paying child support to her even though you had the child?
Yes.
How come you didn't file